You've got a franchise quarterback, a game that's already a blowout loss, and then one single play that just changes everything. We're going to break down the story behind the injury that has every Washington Commanders fan holding their breath, the sidelining of Jayden Daniels.
You know, you just feel that, don't you? That's the reaction from right guard Sam Cosmi. And it perfectly captures that collective gasp, that feeling when the whole stadium just went silent as their guy went down. That one word, gut-wrenching, man, it really says it all.
So, what exactly happened on that play against the Seattle Seahawks? Let's get right into it and break it down moment by moment.
Okay, so to really understand the controversy here, you got to look at the game situation. It's late in the fourth quarter. Washington is down by 31 points. For all intents and purposes, this game was over. The result was already decided.
So here's how it all went down. It's a broken play, right? Daniels scrambles. He's just trying to make anything happen, and he gets sacked by Drake Thomas. As he's going down, his left elbow just gets caught underneath him and bent back in a really awkward way. You could see the pain immediately. It was obvious to everyone watching.
And the initial diagnosis pretty much confirmed what everyone was afraid of, a dislocated left elbow. Now, there is a small silver lining. It's his non-throwing arm. But still, an injury like this is severe, and it means he is going to be sidelined indefinitely.
Beyond just the game itself, the impact this had on his teammates was just profound. I mean, this wasn't just about losing a key player. This was about seeing their friend, their leader, in some serious pain. You can really feel the weight of that moment in these words from veteran tight end Zach Ertz. He makes it so clear. I care about Jayden the person much more than the player. Wow. That tells you everything you need to know about the kind of respect Daniels has earned in that locker room. And that feeling wasn't just on the offensive side of the ball. You got linebacker Frankie Louvu calling him one of them ones. That's high praise. And it just goes to show you how his loss impacts the entire team, not just one unit.
So, the injury itself was a terrible moment, for sure. But it immediately sparked a really tough question, one that Coach Dan Quinn had to answer pretty much the second he walked off that field.
And this is it. This is the question that just echoed everywhere, from the stands to social media. With the game completely out of reach, why on earth was the team's most important player, their franchise quarterback, still on the field, exposed to that kind of risk?
And here's where the data makes that question even sharper. Daniels was under pressure on a career-high 51% of his dropbacks. Think about that. Basically, any time he dropped back to pass, he was getting chased. He was hit 14 times. He was just under this relentless attack all day, which only magnifies the questions about why he was still in the game.
Now, for his part, Coach Quinn defended the decision. He really framed it as a freak accident. His argument, as you can see here, is that it wasn't a designed read. What he means is the play wasn't designed for Daniels to run with the ball. It was supposed to be a simple handoff or a throw that just broke down. His whole point seems to be that you just can't coach scared, You can't worry about a potential injury on every single snap. But to really get the full weight of this moment, you kind of have to zoom out. Because this wasn't just one bad play in one bad game. No, it's part of this brutal pattern that has really defined the entire season for both Jayden Daniels and the Commanders.
I mean, just look at this timeline. A sprained knee early on, then a hamstring issue, and now a dislocated elbow. This is the third significant injury for Daniels this season alone. His big follow-up to last year's breakout campaign has just been constantly interrupted by time on the sideline. And he is far, far from alone. This team has just been decimated. You've got key starters on both offense and defense on injured reserve. Their number one weapon, Terry McLaurin, has missed a ton of time. Washington's been playing shorthanded all year long. So, with their leader down and the roster so depleted, the big question is, where do the Washington Commanders possibly go from here?
Man, this comparison really says it all. All that hope, all that momentum from last year's incredible run to the NFC Championship game, it feels like it's just vanished. It's been replaced by a 3-6 record and a season just defined by adversity. It is a brutal, brutal reversal of fortune.
In the short term, the path forward is clear. Veteran quarterback Marcus Mariota, who's already stepped in for Daniels twice this season, is now going to take the reins as the full-time starter. For the foreseeable future, the offense is in his hands.
And that leaves us with this final, unavoidable question. Look, this team has shown resilience before, but with their franchise quarterback on the sideline and so many other key guys missing, you just have to wonder, is this hole too deep to climb out of? Can this season still be saved, or is it already lost?